August 27, 2015. Morning. Korea and her sister were cleaning up the mess that had been created from the birthday party last night. While collecting the party plates from the table, the whole of last night's birthday party flashes in her mind. At 11:59 p.m., August 26th. There were so many Facebook messages and YouTube comments on her recent video, wishing her a happy birthday. As she was going through the messages, her sister shouted from the living room, "Korea, come outside, baby. We have to prepare for the birthday party, your friends are about to come." It was about 1:05 a.m. on the clock, and the doorbell rang. Korea opened the door. It was Pamela and her little sister Ruby, Matilda, and Olama with gift-wrapped boxes in their hands. The party started at 1:20 a.m. They all were hooting so loud that Korea's neighbor knocked at the door and asked politely to lower the music and the hooting that they were making. The party goes on, but now with no music and no hooting, only dancing. "Hey!" Korea heard someone shout. It was her sister. Korea came back to the present day. "Clean up, you lazy girl," her sister laughs. They started cleaning birthday popper flakes, and soon Korea realized that these tiny flakes are the biggest disaster in her life. She would never use the party poppers again. Later that day, Korea got an email on her phone after she came out of the shower. At first, she couldn't see the message clearly. She squinted her eyes to have a look, but she failed miserably. She ignored the message for a moment and went outside the room to eat something. "Mama, do you know where my glasses are?" she shouts. "It should be in the kitchen, somewhere," her mother replied. She found her spectacle, wore it, and clicked the email. It was from Threads Fashion Company. There was a photo shoot request message. "Respected madam, we have gone through your pictures on Instagram and they were stunning. In those pictures, you mentioned different company names. Our company requested a photo shoot for the new release to different models. If you are interested, you can reply to us at mail@threads.com. It would be $800 per suit and makeup that we are offering. Thank you." On the very next day after the call from the Thread Fashion Company, she went somewhere near Tadpole Playground for the photo shoot. The playground was about 3 blocks away from where she lived. During the photo shoot, Korea went for a change of outfit in a tri-room tent. She saw a man in a black jacket standing near the pond, staring at her. She ignored him and moved on with her shoot. On her way back home in front of the Boston Common Carousel, that same man ambushed her. Hey, bitch," he said in a deep voice. "You guys will pay for what you did." He held Korea's wrist so tight that the pain showed on her face right away. The man left. Korea looked confused. "What did I do? And who are we?" Korea thought. Again she ignored it because this time is not good for getting confused. Everything that happened tomorrow evening, Korea wanted to be out of her mind. She was afraid of thinking about that man in the black jacket, but the main thing was not that. The disturbing thing for her was the words, "You guys will pay for what you did." What did we do? And who are we in this whatsoever matter? Who else is involved, and what is that thing we have to pay for? Korea blankly talked to herself. There was no one in the house for the moment. Korea went outside and locked the door. She went straight to Ziggy's cafe. Between her first coffee order, she called Olama and Libby to join her. Right after 5 minutes since Korea called them, they were standing in front of her. "I want to tell you guys that tomorrow I have a photo shoot," Korea said, with a straight face. "Ooh, that's nice." "Congrats," both said in unison. "Thanks, guys, but the thing is that there was a guy in a black jacket. He warned me. He said that we have to pay for something." Korea took a pause and continued, "Now I don't understand who we are. And what did we do?" "He is KARAM. He did the same thing with us but through the screen," Olama said. "And we have to be careful. If we do anything wrong, he's gonna punish us for something mysterious that we did." Libby completes Olama's sentence. This KARAM talk goes on for about an hour. Later, when they were on their third coffee mug, Korea got a text message from her sister. I am with mom and we will come home late, and another message, you go home and lock the door or go to the sleepover with your friend, or do the opposite and call them to the sleepover. Take care. Bye. Korea asked Olama and Libby, can you guys come to a sleepover with me? My mom and sister will be late today and I'll be home alone by myself. Yeah, sure. I am just gonna text my mom, both replied in unison. Korea opened the door and when the light went on they all saw someone sitting on the sofa, one leg over the other. They all saw him sitting on the couch, one leg over the other, both hands behind the head. They knew that he was KARAM, without any second guess. Olama and Libby were shocked, and seeing him on her couch left Korea's jaw drop. You guys want to see me so bad? Your wishes are my order, ma'ams. I am right in front of you. What are you guys gonna do now? KARAM said, smiling. What are you saying? We never want to see you, Libby said, fumbling. Ooh, you little. Never act smart with me, or else you will regret everything that happens in your life, KARAM said, this time with a straight face. Hey, see, what I got? KARAM had Korea's diary in his hand. Korea was shocked to see her most personal thing in his hand. Should I tell them you're? KARAM saw a worried look on Korea's face, then he continued, Dear Olive. Olive must be the name of this diary, right? Give it back. It's personal, Korea shouted. Ooh. You angry little cat, you never told your viewers about this, Dear Olive. Let me read it for your friends. KARAM laughed as he continued reading the passage from her diary. Stop. I said give it back. It's personal, Korea shouted again. Your diary is already on the internet. Go and check yourself. It's getting viral, KARAM smirked. This is called humiliation. KARAM said this line like he was trying to give them some kind of hint. He left the apartment. Libby ran right after him to talk. She understood what KARAM was trying to convey. What the hell happened, and why did Libby run away? Olama said, confused. I think she was scared of him and ran away, Korea said, grabbing her diary from the couch. Hey KARAM, wait. I want to talk, Libby said from upstairs. Ooh, so you wanna talk? Okay, let's talk. Spit the shit out, hurry, KARAM said in a serious tone. I know who you are. Libby continued to talk. Okay. Anything else, or should I leave now? KARAM was getting mad out of blue. No, wait. After a pause, she said, you said the same line. I spoke to someone, you are somehow related to her, Libby said, normally. I am. I will make you guys feel the pain. KARAM snatched her neck to bring her close and said this in her ear. He walked downstairs, a car was waiting for him. The time was around 6:28 p.m. when KARAM and Libby left. Olama and Korea decide to go to the police. Korea was afraid because they had no proof, but Olama, as usual, never agrees on anything against her decision. She took Korea with her to the police station. They both stopped right in front of Hector Ross's table. Sir, there was an attack on us, again by KARAM, Olama said, in a single breath. Okay, madam. I will go and check the CCTV footage. You guys sat down, I'll be back in a moment, Hector said, politely. After 15 minutes, Officer Hector approaches them with a laptop in his hands. See ma'am, there is the online car that approached the building right before you guys came, and this car belongs to Mr. Gerald. Listen madam, there is no KARAM, he said, and continued, we can help you find him. You have to tell the sketch artist what he looks like, and we will go and find him. Sitting on the stairs of her apartment building, Korea was reading the messages about the mess that KARAM had created for her. Everyone was talking trash about her, making fun of her. She still doesn't understand why she was in this situation, why KARAM did do that to her. A few moments later she stood up and called Libby. Hey. Why did you run away tomorrow? Do you know what happened? What the hell KARAM was talking about? Korea asked Libby, in a bossy tone. I don't know how, but he was somehow related to Sapphira. Libby said. Korea cut her off. How can you say that? Are you sure about that? Korea was shocked. You remember when he said, this is called humiliation. It is the same thing we said to Sapphira in the locker room. I cannot talk about that on the phone. Can we guys meet somewhere? Libby said, there was a stammer in her tone. Just be ready. We will meet at Ziggy. I'll call the girls. Be there at 6, sharp, Korea ordered. Around 6:10 p.m. all 7 of them reached the cafe. The cafe was 1/3 filled, excluding them. They all sat on the last couch in the corner of the cafe where no one could suspect them. They were all afraid of KARAM. All of them had some idea about what they did. Guys, listen. I am going to tell you something important. Just listen and don't say anything, Libby said. She was about to start the speech of the day when they did something wrong. He was somehow related to Sapphira. He is not her boyfriend because I heard his voice. It cannot be Josh. And Josh didn't have the guts to break into anyone's house. Josh was a pussy. Josh was the same height as me. KARAM was taller than me, about 6 feet and 2 or 3 inches tall. When I was talking to KARAM, I could see his eyes. He will do what he said. He will make us pay for what we did. I said sorry to him, but he walked away. I don't know how, but he will make us pay for our mistakes. What can we do now? We can go to the police. We don't have any other options, Pamela said. I went to the police several times. He was too smart. He took my car whenever he was around the town in the CCTV camera range. For the police, there was no KARAM, Olama replied, with a sad face. We went to the police station tomorrow. We have to protect ourselves. Police won't help, Korea completed Olama's statement. They don't know what could happen to them. They decided to go home and wait for his next move. They need to make a plan because sorry wouldn't work. About a month had passed and there was no sign of KARAM. It was a good time for girls. The girls thought that he forgot about them, or that it was a stupid prank that someone played on them. On the same day, the girls got a message from Stanflex Hotels for a trip to Orlando, Florida, for a meet and greet with their fans.